You're live on the air. What's your name, comment in, or question?
This is Umar from Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, what's happening, man? Umar, always a pleasure.
How's it going?
It's going.
Hey, listen, I want to get back to what you just said about Hillary's so-called moderation, or she became a moderate, or at least to look at what's going on right now, because from what I'm seeing there's been like a shift in the conversation.
Yeah.
And I wasn't noticing it before, well, mostly because I'm busy, because I do my own business, and it's a 24-hour thing. So, but from what I'm gathering from listening to you, the Young Turks, all the other people who have brought up the stuff, it's like, wow, all of a sudden, everyone's kind of doing the Bernie dance.
Yeah.
And that's interesting. Now, when I was looking at it, I was saying, okay, progressive just did something that we've been waiting to do or at least a lot of progressive have been screaming we need to do for a long time: control the conversation.
Right.
We have shifted the conversation. Now, I'm not saying anything anyone's saying is wrong, even though there was a debate on the Young Turks about whether the thing was what was it, a tie or not. I'm like, I don't know why you're even debating this. But still, we changed the conversation. Now we've got everybody realizing that there's a group of people they have to cater to. And believe it or not, that's the progressives. I was just joking, but I'm not joking. Think about that for a second. PC police just got a foothold in the political system.
Right.
SJWs just made them change not their way, but their tune. The BS they have to talk.
Right.
And I think that this is important because it's saying something. It's saying that this progressive, or as you call it, the progressive army movement, is far more effective than we're thinking. And we need to remember that and escalate it. I do not see any reason. I don't care what anyone says that Bernie can't win. I just don't see it. Maybe I just refuse to. Maybe call me naive. But I think I'm at an age now where I've seen enough of this stuff. I've been involved with enough of it. You know, I once ran for councilman in my district, but I got a taste of what it's like when you're running against these incumbent people and the things they do. Even, you know, I was never going to hit major headlines. It's Brooklyn. What you going to do? But still. But for the first time, I haven't seen the Republicans change or alter their tune since the Tea Party. We've got to look at this. This means that we're having an effect.
Right.
And that's an awesome thing. That's what I want to put out there.
Thanks so much, man. I appreciate that. Take it easy. 857-600-0518. I just missed that last caller. I agree. It's a powerful thing. I was thinking about it in that context earlier today, Umar, that even if Hillary Clinton wins, they are still going to be held accountable to those of us who stand on progressive values. And by progressive, let's be clear. By progressive, out of all the definitions that you can make, all the arguments that you can make for or against progressivism, at the core of it, at the very, let's melt it down to the bare bones. Progressivism is about giving the average person a fighting chance in this system. And then the extension of that is actually implementing policies to bring that to pass. I don't care about your rhetoric if you're not going to bring policies. You know, it just that one simple statement that I made, that it's about giving the average person a fighting chance in the system. That sounds nice, but to implement that is a revolutionary thing. And so Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump or whoever wins the presidency, Bernie Sanders, even Bernie Sanders, would have to be held accountable to that fundamental fact, that fundamental belief. Is what you're doing going to give the average person a fighting chance? And if you're not, then it's not progressivism. It's not. And this is give them a fighting chance. That is relative, right? That increases. It's like a more perfect union. You don't stop and say where we are is good enough and the chance that you have now is good enough. No, that is ever evolving. A fighting chance means that a person born today has a better chance than a person born 10 years ago, right? The odds for a person born today in America should be better for success than a person born 50 years ago in America. And so there's never a point where we say that's enough. We've reached the pinnacle of opportunity in America. No, it doesn't work like that. We keep going and keep driving to make sure that as many people can participate in all of this unbelievable wealth that we generate in America, right? We generate all of this wealth, we generate all these opportunities, and yet more Americans are locked out of it than ever before. And so if we find that the behavior of Wall Street banks is contributing to the inability of the average American to participate in the economic prosperity in America, then the progressive decision would be to address whatever those ailments are, remedy it, and then let's move forward. It wouldn't be to tell them to cut it out. It would be to pass policies to actually make them cut it out.